Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter and welcome back to Rome 2. In the last episode, we fought off and took over Korea from the bastard tribe over there. And over here, we've repelled an enemy assault, then withdrew. So now things are, we've been upgrading things. Over down here, we've been upgrading everything. So now that we've got our civilization is growing. One of my poor senators has sadly died, but we are still making money. Down south, we are researching siege technology for the first time because I thought it's not a bad idea to do that. Politically, if we have a look, at my diplomacy, we are still at war with the Helvetii and the Raheti because they are. I don't know how many points they've got left, like any places. Russi, Swaby, so it is just that one. Righty, Bruti, no, Bioria. I don't know actually. I believe we have just taken them off. But these guys, they are in possession of that, but not by much. But I have taken, it's confusing. But anyway, up here, we have, we are waiting for the inevitable attack. But in the meantime, I have a horrible suspicion that they're actually there. That's Swaby. So these guys probably are located too close. So anyway, up here, we are going to be attacking that region soon enough with this army, the Gaul Stompers. We've actually suffered a fair amount of casualties in the battles leading up to it, but so far it's looking okay-ish. You know, there's my lovely assassin who can't actually do anything, can you? Nope, you can't. Bollocks. Yeah, things have just been, I don't know really. Everything's just been slowly improving. So fingers crossed we'll be able to charge in and do stuff. I think at this point we've just finished off doing everything else, so let us end the turn. I haven't played this for a while, I'll be honest with you. I've been very much points being a bit distracted thanks to World of Tanks, War Thunder. I haven't done Spore yet, but I'm sure Spore will come into it as soon enough. And oh, he did. No, you could. No, yeah. Apart from that, though, it's been pretty busy actually. So, oh, excuse me, long day. It's that time of the year now where everything's getting all dark and it's just like, your whole system is just tired. You don't know why. It's just tired, and you don't really want to think about it. But yeah, so quite an exhausting day. So they are about, but where? Because I know the moment you knock out a nation, all the kind of, right, who are rebelling, where? Right, subversion attempt, which is at the same place, mission successful, maintains 60 units in total, bonus objectives completed, 1 out of 4. Oh, okay. Control 25 settlements. Okay, I'll have that. Now there's another bloody rebellion going on. I shall assassinate this bastard. So just poison his ass. Stabby! He's now gone. Huzzah. Where's my other spy? Right. You. Yeah. You, I need you to do some reconnaissance over there. Because obviously, Noria is the province capital for another location, but we're not actually going to go that way. But I need to know what roughly. I don't know. It would be kind of an interesting one if I can find a way of politically moving across. Because I have a horrible feeling that the Ratty people are over here, whereas up north, these guys will eventually need to be quelled quite badly. These guys. Well, how are you guys doing? You have got only horse and 1 bowman. Ah, bowman. You see, they haven't. I haven't got bowman, and I can't recruit bowman. Yet they already have some. That's annoying. Let's actually look at the diplomatic side of things. See how the world, in the eyes of some people, is going. The Seleucid are actually at war with pretty much everyone. But they're also having a major alliance with everyone. And it's only a cultural aversion that makes us unhappy. The Suebi are actually nice. They probably like the fact that we're doing pretty nasty things to them. As far as I can tell, the Rati people are actually dead. Helvetii needs to be annihilated, and then I can make a move on these ones. These guys are currently defensively allies with the Gauls. So I think before we could attack them, I think we'd need to knock out their port of Massilia. This region here has like a large, probably has a large things of Brethren of Wise. And if you have a look at there's another one, the Storm Riders, which is an admiral. So 10 ships. And yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. I don't know. It's difficult because we definitely need to take on these Gaulic bastards. If we're gonna capture all of Gaul or France, then we need to move up and annihilate as much of the enemy force as possible. Then what we can do then is just simply march our forces up towards the Channel coast, around here-ish. Yeah, there we are. So march our forces up towards the Channel coast and have that as a guard, and then maybe that will be grounds to finish the series. Because I don't want to kind of have this thing going on forever. I mean, you know, because that way then it'll be a nice, decent finish to a campaign. I am going up north, fighting some Gauls, and if people want to continue it, then I'll happily continue it. But I want to try new things in the future. So this will last for a fair amount. I mean, think about it. We've only just come out of Italy, and we're now slowly starting to get up top. So either way, it's going to take a while, and events may turn out down south. Luckily, we have been ever so fortunate to be allies with Carthage for such a long time. At one point, I pretty much will become their military allies, and things will look pretty darn good. Over in our settlement of Genoa, we are still suffering from some... that's actually not a bad idea if we go Genoa, because that way then we'll have enough food. Cultural influence, they are now fully Romanized. So convert this and turn it into Minerva. I am starting to love the Minervans. Ooh, what's this? Roman city, Roman colonia. That's a Medlihan. What does this mean? It means I have 500 wealth from subsidence, 5 to growth, and it's -5 food. We'll see how it goes with that first one, and if we can deal with it, we'll definitely consider it. Upgrade the Temple of Minerva here, so that way we've got something. Wealth and commerce actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Arminium needs to be repaired, and we also need to improve... cool. For 6 food, or for... I think farm would be a good idea, just so that way we keep the people of Roma happy. Cool. So Arminium is now finally being repaired. Faith and Glory do not have much of anything. They haven't really gotten much to defend themselves. Is there anything we can do in Pavatium? I mean, the settlement itself is really pissed off, but we can actually recruit a decent army here. Where is it? You can actually recruit someone, can't you? Yeah, you can actually recruit some. I might get you to recruit a couple of horses. And maybe first Praetorian. What are you? You're legionnaires, so get you a first cohort. That shouldn't like take too much off. Korea is pretty pissed off. And we've also got a spy now. I need to transfer an army. Oh yeah, we need to move up. What we'll need to do is we'll need to definitely have some people inside this region, and hopefully the increased amount of people should do something. Now, let us deal with this pesky...
Victory for Rome!
Ooh. See, if I go over to him, I'm going to piss them off, and I don't need to... I don't want to unnecessarily... I can't do anything. he's just going to build up his forces. I mean, I've got an army, and I can survive, but it's not something I personally like. I don't want to cause any more diplomatic issues. You guys will be there. I am looking forward to sending reinforcements or someone up towards the north. I may send these guys up.
At your command.
Because they're not really doing anything. And the commander himself, I don't know how old he is, but he could do. I could do with an army being sent up north, because they're currently just keeping an eye on things which may not occur. So I think I'll send you guys.
Commander,
Actually, hold up.
your next command.
Forced march. I hate to put them in this sort of thing, but
Gathering supplies.
I hate to put them in that kind of position, but right, Cosentia, Shrine of Mercury. We've got I think we'll have enough to. If we get to that stage where we get more people, I mean, currently no one is guarding the position, so if we start having issues, then I may need to send someone down, but at the moment. Recruit spy. Dignitary! Yes, we could do with a dignitary. Yeah, sure. Boom!
Ever in service to Rome.
This administration. Right. So, next turn. So let's see. Yeah, cool. Next turn. Right. Yeah. Right. Let's save here. Broma. So, yes, I forgot about her. Sorry about that, lassie.
My skills
You are upranked. What's this one? Assassination poison. Oh. I got the poison. I got the remedy. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, hello, what's this?
Worthy friend, a treaty between our people would benefit all involved.
Defensive alliance. Who are you currently at war with? I don't think I will. Not because I don't like them, but because I mean I said military alliance would be helpful, but right now I really cannot afford to go about 60% up there. I mean, a war on two fronts is the worst kind of situation. Okay. A war on two fronts is the worst kind of situation, and I don't exactly know whether the Carthaginians would want to do something. A non-aggression pact is as far as I'm going to go. You know, I'm not really wanting to have any ties. When I finally have control over over most of Gaul, I could perhaps spare some troops, but it's not something I really want to put faith into. Like, oh yes, I'm sure the Carthaginians will start something.
We come to you in strength, to speak words of strength. Reply then, with a strength that welcomes peace.
No. Yeah, your people, oh, for God's sake.
Bound by treaty.
No, shut up. Everyone says, ooh, defensive alliance, defensive alliance. If you're going to get conquered, you're going to get conquered. There's bugger all I can do about it, so why do I have to worry? Where are the ratty bastards, anyway?
Bound by treaty, our lands would be as trireme and sail. Indivisible, strong, powerful. What say you?
Trireme. You know, weirdly enough, I have never actually learned how to spell that ship. Well, say that ship. So, yeah. I mean, this is good. I'll accept that one. Oh, hello. What's this? Siegecraft. Yeah. Armored siege units. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hunger for battle.
You're doing quite well. I am proud. Ah, well, adventuring may prove to be a bit financially stable. Okay, siege time. The building of the workshop. Unhappy populist. Where is this? They're not too happy. No, they're not. Quartermaster, and they aren't too happy either. But they are starting to. They're starting to recover. You guys.
At your command. I want hourly patrols.
I want you to sort of form up the guard, if you will, as you will, because we'll need to move up soon. Don't worry.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. Ready for order. You have further orders? Ready to your duties, men.
Right, he's all right then. You can now actually move up into the forest.
We hunger for battle.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm going to send you to check out
As you command.
where this person is. I think they've actually lost out on their rebellion, because the character all of a sudden just disappeared. So unless they've completely gone Kaputski, and I will leave her there, I will send him, however, down south.
You have my sword, Commander. March.
There you go.
We cannot pass here.
So now you will go up further north to act as reconnaissance, and boom!
Make haste, men.
We have now the strength and capabilities to attack and capture this settlement. Once we've taken this settlement, we're actually in a very good position to spread out, because there is their capital up north here called Tolfaturum, or whatever it is called, and it's actually separated. It probably isn't, but it's potentially it's separated from the rest of the crew. Now, of course, we're not going to actively destroy it yet, because obviously they have also another capital here, and another settlement here, and of course they've got the Masilla capital there. They've got 3 capitals, which we really do need to start attacking. Well, I'd say this settlement here would be a big ass one to go for, because not only would that knock out their capabilities for trade, but then also it would add a nice region for us, and it's also closer to us. So supplying it with troops and reinforcements would also prove to be useful. So what I'd eventually have is something like, you know, where is it? Faith and Glory moving up and occupying this, or someone coming up attacking this port from one side with our navy on the other. How about that navy, actually? I don't think I've been able to move them.
Moving out. The waves still beckon.
I'll meet up with some of the Spartans and the Greeks, and we can start more diplomatic. We better start increased diplomatic relations. Over here, the God's Fury. We could potentially, if we had the capabilities to, attack 3 settlements at 3 different points. So that way, we could do like an effective blitzkrieg. Because if we knocked out that settlement, then that settlement, and then that settlement at the same time, we could completely cripple the Gauls' capabilities for war, and thus end it very quickly. But on the other hand, if we fuck it up, we could spend a good few years having to somehow defend all these settlements. I mean, that said, we will have to try and find a way of defending these settlements, but they are all capitals, so they have a better chance of defense. The only downside, of course, is these guys have an alliance towards the Treverni, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they got the Pictones as well, who occupy 2 settlements. Luckily, the Frisci and the Rugi actually don't like them at all. So these guys, yeah, these guys are. So mainly, it would just be these 3 factions to take over there. They are completely on their own, so I could zip across, snatch that region, and also then capture this region as well. But then they are allied with them. Yeah, military allies. So we've got one civilization and then another civilization. This is where it gets. I will say, one of the things I like about this game a lot is just how diplomatically things are. Because obviously, for me, I used to love. I mean, I'll be honest with you. My way of playing this game is quite simplistic. I'll just end turn there. But yeah, I find this game to be quite. I probably how I play this game is very simplistic. I don't Oh, hello. Noria. Ah! There's their other bloody settlement. Right, well now we know where the other bastards are hanging out. They've got their own bloody capital. Well, this is useful because I can branch out a little more, but... shit. Noria. What's this?
We have fine goods, and you doubtless have much that we would find desirable. So, are we to have trade?
Hells yeah. For that, I'll have it.
Wisdom and strength, together in the service of our people.
That is impressive. I've never been paid to have an alliance before. They must be either very wealthy or very determined. Alright, so Noria. I'll check out the things in a second, so... Ooh, it's very tense, this one. So if we can knock out Noria people, we'll be able to gain more ground. Huzzah!
Skills are yours.
Not very skillful, are you? Right, okay. So there is their enemy base.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
So there is their army.
Can I be of more assistance?
Right, they have an army on the way as well. Korea is undefended.
Ready for orders.
This is where these guys come in. Huzzah! Boom!
Ready for battle.
Trait has been gained. 2 to cultural.
To serve Rome.
Money!
Enjoy a well-kept ledger.
Farm has been constructed in Villa Vathari. Another Temple of Minerva going up. And another Temple of Minerva going up. Woo! Pictones versus the Frisci. I am interested. Right.
Gaul is mother to us all. I was born to end lives.
What is their strength? Can't quite see.
What?
If I can assassinate him. We'll see how it goes. Right, there's another army as well. Huzzah!
No equals.
Right, so now he's dead. They got a shitty commander in this. Huzzah! Yep, shitty commander. Lots of slingers. You have got lots of swords.
Commander.
So we're in a very interesting position, but I have got the troops to be able to counteract it, and we actually have another commander. Where is it? 18. Oh, I can't upgrade it. Damn. Let's have a look. See, manipulations, cunning. I'd say the cunning now. What did I hit? Oh, valor. Okay, well, fair enough. So, let's see. There's my army. We've got commander's effects, cunning, armor for all units, morale for all units, fear, cooldown rate of all abilities, weapons inflicted by the commander's unit, forces effects, 10 experience upgrade, charge for all bonus, morale, and agents effects. Acquires a small amount of wealth to their faction, increasing further from the faction. That's actually kind of handy. Military training, assassination, show of force, starts none, military training. So, all of my armies look a bit like rookies. I think we actually have run out of room on the thing.
Ready for battle.
Pretty much. Right, okay. Awesome. This would actually be a bit of a better target, because then... Right, okay, cool. Attack!
To victory!
This is where it gets challenging. Oh, really? I'm ambushing them? Okay, I'll take that. I will happily take that. So we're all, most of my men are... Oh, there's a few guys with the gold bars. That's handy. Oh, wicked. I actually am ambushing them as well. That is awesome. I didn't realise I was ambushing them. I didn't know I was in that sort of stance. And I'll cut the video, and we're back, and it's looking very, very nice. We've actually got ourselves in quite a nice position now. I'm actually quite surprised at how this has turned out. So that said, you guys probably will be better off. You guys positioning there, little bit of a distance. Or if I put all of my horsemen on this side, yeah, I think the equites will be all on this side, along with my general. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Always odd numbers. Right, 5 dudes, 5 of my legionaries will move up along here. The rest of my infantry will move up from here. So these guys will be the main charge, those guys will be the reinforcements, and these guys will be those who can throw in stuff in the first place. So there is a threat from their spears, but luckily we should be okay. Well, from that perspective, oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so let the battle begin, and pause, because I know what I'm like. You go for him. 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 You two go for them. 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 You three actually. Run down and set up along here. You. I think all of you guys can actually, if you will go for the spear warriors, let the hell begin.
General!
Right, Equites, get the hell out of there, being caught.
General! Understood. Commander, at your service.
Right, get the hell out of there.
Our general is under attack.
Right, pull out. That went shit fast.
General!
Get the fuck out of there. Range units, run this way.
General!
Where are my Roman dudes? Right, up we go. Right, you guys. And you. Right. It's all mop-up time. We've completely annihilated them within a few minutes of the battle actually starting. This is a bit weird. A bit of a cock-up with... what was that? Oh, empty horses. Right, yeah, a bit of a cock-up at the start, but luckily we were able to save it. So now this is where the Equites really come into their own. The traditional use, if you will. Right, you guys, hold up. How many of those dudes there? 26. How many of those dudes there? Good idea. Right, where are you guys? You guys are merrily strolling by, allowing those guys to get away. Not really what I wanted. Shuns of my. Hopefully we could actually annihilate pretty much every one of the bastards in the group. So they're gone. They're being annihilated. And who are they? They are spear warriors. Who are these guys? They are what remains of Celtic slingers. Right, okay, cool. So they're being taken care of. That's good. How about you guys? You guys are still taking care of those... Was it spear nobles? Where are you? You are still taking care of those swordsmen. Whoever is standing still. Right, you've still got stuff to do. Who is chasing down? Right, you're chasing down those dudes. You dudes are trying to chase around. Who's over there? Who are these guys? Short swords. Yeah, you guys can try and go for them if you want. Those guys are about to be massacred, aren't they?
Understood. General! The enemy general is dead.
Fantastic. That's it, actually. I'll count that. We have returned and are going to kill the captives. Blood, guts, gore, and yeah. The Gaul Stompers have triumphed once again.
Ready for orders.
Let's have a look. See, my general has ranked up. Huzzah! For nope. Authorita. I'd say cunning would be a good idea to have. So now we have authority, authority and cunning. Okay, well that works. Anyway, on to the next battle. For some reason, he's involved despite everything else. So here we go. The enemy, the Blades, an army made up of mostly slingers. The next army, an army made up of mostly swords and tribesmen. Then we've got axe warriors, who are pretty strong, and the remnants of the Tumult. So it's looking pretty bad, I will not deny. But I'm going to make a plunge here. I'm going to save, obviously, so in case we do fail, I have a bit of a gap to get out. But I will attack, because we have the capabilities to annihilate them, and my men are well and trained enough to do so, and I hopefully will be able to contain them all within this town and capture the town and hold it. We don't actually have to win and destroy them all, we just need to hold them off. And most of these guys are archers, ranged units. So there's my objective that I have to capture. So I need to push into the town, hold that objective and capture it, and the battle is mine and the whole enemy army just disappears. Well, fingers crossed.